Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where to start with this, man. This is one of the lamest events I've ever seen. And I'm in genuine disbelief, suspended disbelief at how lame this event is. So Kabam have just announced the community-wide event, the one where we're going to band together and all win fights, lads. And the first milestone is, it's pretty ridiculous. So the first milestone requires all of us to win 250 million fights. The whole community, 250 million fights. It's a lot of fights, man. A lot of fights to win. So you're like, oh, 250 million, man. That's a big number. I wonder what happens when we reach 250 million. First milestone, we get an item trade-in event. So we don't get like a free stack of items. You get the ability to trade in your level 1 and 2 potions and alliance potions for ones that are slightly higher up. So level 1s to level 2, level 2 to level 3. That's what you get. 250 million fights. Are you actually having a giggle? That's so lame. That is so lame, but it doesn't stop there. It gets even lamer. So the future milestones as well. So I'm going to assume that every single milestone is approximately 250 million fights. I'm just gonna throw it out there. The ones, they might be even higher than that. Now, assuming we hit another 250 million fights, we're gonna get a special 14-day boost calendar. So that is something, again, that should just be in the game as an exciting feature of next month. They've taken away the Summoner Appreciation calendar. We no longer have that. There's a very big void in everybody's daily login for that. So this should just be something, again, that you don't have to do another 250 million fights for. It should just be a nice feature of the month. And then if we get, they didn't do a dungeon day this month at all. They stopped doing dungeon days, but if we get another 250 million fights, we can have another dungeon day. So that's great, man. That's so great there. But again, you've just taken away something that was already in the game and put it behind this wall of 250 million fights. I don't understand the point. This is just frustrating people. And the next thing is the gold arena. So if we hit another, and I'm again assuming 250 million fights here, you can use all of your champions in a special 7-day arena that awards 500,000 gold in milestones. So there are no rank rewards in this arena, so play to your leisure. Now this sounds like a nice treat, but again, this is probably going to be locked by behind like 1 billion fights, right? So are we going to get to this? Maybe. This would be a really good feature, but 500,000 gold, again, it's a really nice stack of gold. It'd be nice to just get when we hit this fight milestone, if we do hit it. But yeah, this one, I can't really knock this one too much. This sounds like a little bit exciting, man. But again, it's very deeply buried in these rewards. And I assume behind like 1 billion fights. So I don't know if we're going to hit that one, man. And then if we hit, I assume just over a billion and a bit fights, we're going to get free Alliance quest maps. So if we get enough fights, we can have no entry cost to Alliance quest, which is something that should just already be in the game. That should just already be in the game there. But overall, man, this event is so lame. Like, some of the first milestones are lame because it's just like you've taken a load of stuff away that should naturally be in the game anyway, and you're like, hey, this is a new event where everybody has to win a load of fights in order for you to get the stuff that you usually get on a monthly basis. It's so lame. I was hoping this event would be something really interesting, really intricate, that kind of brought the community together, and there would be some you know, really big, really exciting rewards. The gold arena is a nice little bonus, but there's nothing in here that's just even remotely like super exciting. So for the first like community-wide event, this looks so lame, man. It looks rubbish. And again, I might be jumping to conclusions here, but there's just nothing that even remotely excites me about this. This just seems really low effort, and I'm remarkably disappointed, man. So that's one part of next month's event, which is, at least in my opinion, a colossal disappointment, especially for a month that should be a huge celebration. We've got Doctor Doom, Mr. Fantastic, and they're finally coming. This month should be huge because they've dropped the ball on so many months this year, man. Avengers Endgame game month was rubbish. The Spider-Man Far From Home month was rubbish as well. Definitely very, very comparatively lacking there. And it just seems like another month, because they've announced a couple of other stuff and they don't really say too much about the objectives. But it looks like via the objectives you can get some unified crystals. So hopefully some kind of Grandmaster crystals that you can get alongside doing stuff that you usually get. So maybe that's got a little bit of interest, a little bit of excitement there. But anyway, let's have a chat about the second big announcement today, which are the Fantastic and also the Doom invasions. So basically, every other day there's either going to be a Fantastic invasion or a Doom invasion. And this event is 4 weeks long, so you're going to have 14 runs of each one of the invasions. And when it comes to the invasions themselves, you're going to have 24 hours to do them. And every single invasion has 3 paths of 7 nodes and is 1 energy per step. So energy-wise, it's a little bit cheaper than your average event, which is always quite nice, but no energy is always the best way to go. So there are going to be 5 fights per path, including the boss, and there are 4 difficulties for summoners to explore. So if you are doing the completion, then it's just 5 fights. If you're doing the exploration, then it's a total of 15 fights there. And again, you've got the Fantastic invasions and the Doom invasions. Fantastic invasions kind of prioritize shards and champion gain, and Doom invasions prioritize kind of resource gain. Now, I think there is one very redeeming thing about these invasions, and that is the amount of 5-star signature stone crystals you can get. If you are in need of a lot of those, then you're really going to like these invasions. If you are not as bothered about those, then in every other way they are a little bit meh, a little bit lacking, especially when it comes to champion gain as well. So let's have a bit of a look at Fantastic invasions. So for master completion, you get 75 4-star and 5-star shards and also 750 gold. And for the exploration, you get 150 of both shards, 1 5-star signature stone, and also 1,500 gold. So looking at the total per day, that's 225 of both of the shards. Total over 14 days for the shards is 3,150. At the master level, that's not really great for the 5-star champion gain there. That's really, really low in comparison to your average month, because you're, you know, barely getting like a third of a single 5-star champion there, along with 14 5-star signature stones. So the way that I look at this from like a free-to-play player, because again, there are probably going to be like champion restrictions as well, I think, when it comes to these invasions, that's just going to be a little bit annoying, man. A little bit annoying. Like the stack of rewards isn't that exciting at the master level. And if we go up to the epic level, the completion rewards are 150 5-star shards, 25 6-star shards, 1 5-star signature stone, and 1,000 gold. And then for the exploration, so all 3 paths there, it's 300 5-star shards, 50 6-star shards, 1 5-star signature stone, and 2,000 gold. So 450 5-star shards per day that it's active, and again, it's only going to be active every single other day. 75 6-star shards and 2 5-star signature stones and 3,000 gold. So the total for the month from Fantastic invasions is 6,300 5-star shards, just over 1,000 6-star shards, and 28 5-star signature stones. So that brings the grand total, mainly for a lot of stuff in Master and Epic, up to, if we're looking at like the big endgame stuff, the 5-star shards is 9,450. So if you smash out all of the Fantastic invasions every single day, 100% on Master and Epic, you can't even form 1 5-star champion. It's a little bit lame, man. It's a little bit lame. The Human Torch and Alliance event, you could form 3 of them. Granted, there might be more ways to gain, like Grandmaster Crystal Shards with the solo objectives, but that's just not a very exciting stack there of 5-star champion shards. And the 6-star shards are just over 1,000. Again, it's just a really, like, non-exciting stack that's fairly standard for, like 6-star shards there, nothing super exciting or special. And also 42 5-star sig stones, which is definitely, you know, well above the average, so that's quite nice to see there. But also just under 100,000 gold. So that gold, you know, is barely going to touch the sides for many players out there. It's just an absolute dribble of gold. The 5-star sig stones, I think, are really the only thing that's, you know, reasonably nice when it comes to the rewards for Fantastic invasions. But everything else is really lacking. So I'm very disappointed overall. But then we also have the Doom invasions as well. And the Doom invasions, again, everything is a little bit more on the lacking side. We've got all of the rewards here for Heroic, Master, and Epic tallied up. So if we have a bit of a look at the Master daily stuff, so for completion, you get 2 of the 2% T4CC crystals. You also get 2,000 Tier 4 basic frags, 400 Tier 2 alpha frags, you get 0 of the 5-star signature stone, and the gold rates are exactly the same as the Fantastic Invasions. Also for exploration, you get another 2 of the T4CC fragment crystals, 4,000 Tier 4 basic, 800 Tier 2 fragments, and we'll tally up all the stuff a little bit later. And then if we have a look at epic, so the completion on a daily basis is 75 Tier 5 basic, 500 Tier 2 Alpha, and 1 5-star Signature Stone. And then Exploration is 150 Tier 5 Basic, 1,000 Tier 2 Alpha, and 1 5-star Signature Stone. So if we, like, add all of the stuff up, the total, like, resources you can get from rinsing Heroic, Master, and also Epic is enough T4CC Fragment Crystals, 98 of them, to be, like, the equivalent to just under 2 fully formed CC there, which ain't too bad. In terms of their Tier 4 Basic, it's 134,000 fragments, which is an okay lump there. A pretty nice stack, but again, like, Tier 4 Basic in the current state of the game, especially with, like, next month making Tier 4 Basic even lower in the Glory Store, Tier 4 Basic is just becoming more and more common, but it's a good stack for anybody looking for a lot of Tier 4 Basic there. Tier 2 Alpha is just over a single fully formed there, so, you know, it's alright, it's nothing too terrible. The Tier 5 Basic fragments are rubbish, though. You get just over 3,000. That is nothing, man. That is absolutely nothing when it comes to the T5B. That is such an insulting stack of T5B there. So bad. And then 42 5-star Sigstone crystals as well. So I think the Doom Invasions, they do look a little bit better, kind of reward-wise, in comparison to previous events, than I would say the Fantastic Invasions. Overall, this event just kind of seems like really meh. It seems like slightly below your average alright month in Marvel Contest of Champions. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a good month, let alone a great month in the game, and that is really disappointing, man. Really disappointing, because there are so many, like, events this year that I think have really let down the community. They dropped the ball so hard when it came to Avengers Endgame. We've had no celebrity challenges, they've been completely withdrawn for the game, and we're just getting pumped out like rubbish rewards. These events, like, they're not exciting, they're not enticing players to log on and play the game every single month. We need some big stuff that really ignites the player interest, because it seems like Kabam have just got to a certain level where they're so stingy with all of the rewards when it comes to these side events. It's like they want to give players like almost nothing, or the bare minimum that they can get away with every single month, and it's just getting boring. It's getting really boring. So I'm disappointed, man. I wanted like a really good month, a month that I could get really excited about, and I think there's still going to be some good stuff next month. Hopefully 6.3 is good, but this just appears to be another very half-baked event where you've taken a load of stuff away only to redistribute it in different formats and give like scraps when it comes to the rewards. It's just really unexciting. So Kabam, step it up, realize that people are just fed up of really boring events, and if you keep on chucking out stuff like this, people are just going to quit playing, because this stuff is lame, man. It's really lame. I miss breaking down stuff that's going to happen in a month and getting really excited about it, because there's all this cool stuff to look forward to. At the moment, it's just like, oh, there are all these events that are kind of the same old recycled stuff, just very basic stuff, very uninteresting stuff for the same old like minimum tier rewards, and it's just boring. It's really boring, and it's so lame. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments section below about next month's event. Are you excited for it? Let me know your thoughts. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy today's breakdown, please do smash that like button. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.